talk Draftkings and Fanduel fantasy football for the slate of week the 8th. Alright guys, so basically this is segment 2 and segment 3. Segment 2 is where I'm going to give you guys 2 cheap plays at every position except for defense on both FD and DK, and after that I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my 5 players that I will play the most, which consists of 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 receivers, and a tight end. Alright, so let's jump to it. I'm going to go to my site, invisiblejfs.com, and there I'm going to go to give you guys those cheap plays. Alright guys, so before I start with the cheap plays, if you haven't checked the first video about, which is segment 1, just check it out. Alright, segment 1 is already out there, so just check it out. So let's go ahead and jump to segment 2, the cheap plays. So for the cheap plays, I have for quarterback is 6K and below. For Draftkings is Derek Carr and Sam Darnold. Yes, Sam Darnold. I know it's 4.8K. I have another player. I have 2 other players that are 6K and below already on my first video. That's why I don't even including him in there, which was Cam and Jimmy G. All right, those guys I definitely like him. Both of them actually over Sam Darnold and Derek Carr. So even though Derek Carr possibly gonna be a popular play, but I definitely like him more. But as far as 2 other cheap plays I can find to put in there, Derek Carr and Sam Darnold are those 2. Yeah, just go ahead and check out the video of my 5 quarterback I will play the most for the week 8. For running back, I'm going to go with Giovanni Bernard and Myles Gaskin. Myles Gaskin 5.2K against, yes, LAR is definitely a good defensive team. But if you're looking somebody in that price range, meaning like 6K and below. 6K and below, not 6.1K. 6K and below, those 2 guys are the guys that came to mind. Giovanni Bernard definitely against Tennessee. He will be the main guy there. The top running back is out again, so Giovanni Bernard definitely is a good play again this week. The price went up, but hey, still doesn't matter. Derek Carr, I didn't talk about him yet, but against Cleveland, right now it looks like the weather, because there's a lot of game with the wind speed gonna be crazy. This one is one of them, but I don't think it will be that bad in this one. 5.5K. A great tight end and some speedy receivers. I don't see why not against Cleveland. So this game could be a game, if you want to start, you can do so. For receivers, the 2 receivers, I actually have 4 receivers in there. Usually I have 2, but man, there are so many cheap receivers, so I had to put some more than 2 in there. So I have Mims for the Jets. All right, Mims for the Jets. Disregard whoever I have in there. All right, so I have Mims for the Jets. Marcus Johnson for Indianapolis. So Mims for the Jets, Marcus Johnson, Indianapolis. Their price is 3.2 and 3K. Definitely like those guys. Possibly Mims should be with Crowder out again. Mims did okay last week, and who knows? They're probably gonna have to throw the ball a lot. Yes, the wind speed, maybe it will work on his advantage. Maybe not the quarterback, but definitely for him. I do like Kansas City defense, but I also like Mims as a cheap play. As far as Tre'Quan Smith and Mooney, they are playing against each other. New Orleans against Chicago. Basically, the top receiver for both teams are out. And of course, Callaway is also out for New Orleans. So at 4.7K for Tre'Quan Smith and 3.5K for Mooney, definitely like them. And that give me to tight end. That's one of the reasons I like Jared Cook, because everybody's out. So for that reason, they lost another receiver again in Callaway. Jared Cook could see more pass coming his way, especially with a defensive like New Orleans. They might have to go short a lot of time, and with the quarterback doesn't have the arm strength like he used to have, so I can see Cook with 8 to 9 target in this game. And Joe Everett here, it's all depends if the top tight end gonna play. But if he is not going to play, definitely like Joe Everett at 3.7K. All right, so let's check out FD. FD Tannehill Goff 7.5K, 7.3K. Again, guys, there are two quarterbacks 7.5K and below. That's I already put on the list of 5 quarterbacks on my first video, so go check this video out. Okay, but Goff against Miami, man, he got everything. He got the receivers. The running back is not too bad. I can see him definitely have a good game against Miami. Tannehill against Cincinnati, I expect this game to be a shootout. The only thing is, we don't know if it's gonna. The thing is, you see both Tannehill and the running back have great game together. And even though his running back is not even not one of those running backs that like to catch the ball, where they don't really throw the ball to him. Let's put it that way. All right. Giovanni Bernard again. I already talked about him. I put Dallas in there because right now Seattle look like Dallas might be the only healthy running back. For that reason, if he is gonna be the only one at 4.6K, I don't see any reason why not going there taking a chance. If you're looking based on how you make your lineup, if you need a running back that's 4.6K and below. Higgins, Cincinnati 6K. This guy has been balling. Actually, it's crazy. You can look at the receiving players for Cincinnati. You could see like 4 players with 8 targets or more in a given week, which is crazy. So it looks like that's how they're gonna go, especially with the top running back is out. Definitely Higgins could see 10 plus target in this game, or 8 plus target. All right, and Jarvis Landry for Cleveland, he is the guy now for the entire season with OBJ out. So I expect him to at least be the top receiver for that team. Higgins, I'm talking about Higgins, of course, should. I'm not sure if Higgins is gonna be the second receiver or the third, because Cleveland have a receiver coming back, so that could make a difference. But Jarvis Landry, regardless, should be the top receiver. Then for Cleveland again, a tight end, Bryant. I definitely don't think Bryant is better than Njoku, but he is the starter right now. So Bryant at 5K could really do some damage. I don't see him get 2 touchdowns again, but if he can get 5 target, 5 catches, 80 plus yards, that could be enough, because you see people winning big money with 0 in the tight end position. And then the other tight end is Cook. Like I already mentioned, I love Cook this week, and both on FD and DK. So let's jump to the FD and DK website, where I'm going to give you guys my 5 players. Let's go with DK first. So for quarterback, guys, I'm going to go with Cincinnati quarterback at 6.2K. 6.2K, Joe Burrow. All right, he's just too cheap, man. 6.2K. I decided to go with him. That's they throw a lot. Like when they're on the goal line, they mostly try to get him in without the top running back. So Joe Burrow, to me, is at that price, possibly should be, if in the top 2 popular player at quarterback position. I'm gonna go ahead and pair him up with 4.5K receiver, and that will be AJ Green. All right, that's what I'm gonna pair him up with, 4.5K. AJ Green has yet. That could be the week where he get to the end zone. That's what I'm hoping for. So AJ Green is the guy I'm gonna pair him up with. If you look at his targets, look at that, 13, 11. That's the game he got hurt. So if he can get anything between 8 to 11, if he can get you 7, 8 receptions, that's 8 points right there, just in receptions. So he might not get to the end zone, but it's possible for him to get you 15 plus points without even get in the end zone. But I don't see him just not get to the end zone every week. So hopefully this week will be the week where he can get to the end zone. As far as my other receiver, let's check receiver. The second guy I'm gonna go with. I was gonna go with double stack here, but nah, I'm gonna go with Allen here. Alright, that's another player that get a lot of target. And look at the price. Okay, 13, 11, 19. This is Allen's always been one of those guys I like, and I don't know why his price went down. I just don't understand. Actually, it didn't went down. It just stayed 6.2K. He went down from the week before. I can understand that because he only had 10.9 fantasy points. So Allen will be my second receiver. And as far as my running back, I'm gonna go with Cook here. Cook 7.5K. Yes, there's those guys. They were very cheap last week. I'm talking about the Bernard, the Williams, but those prices went up. When I'm looking at Williams price and Bernard price, that's fine. But I just had to go Cook because I see Cook definitely with a higher ceiling than those guys. For that reason, I'm gonna go with Cook against Green Bay, one of the worst teams when it's come for defense against the run. As far as tight end, I'm also gonna go with Cook again. Okay, so double Cook here. I'm gonna go with Jared Cook, New Orleans, 4.4K against Chicago. New Orleans basically losing all their offensive weapons. So let's go to New Orleans real quick. It's a 425 game. I love to have somebody from those games on my team. I don't want to have all the 1 p.m. guys. Usually you will see a guy winning the melee maker or any slate with somebody from those 4 p.m. game. So when you look at the receiver when you go to that game, you see Thomas is out, Sanders, Robinson if you want to play him, Callaway is out. So basically you got Mooney and you have Tre'Quan Smith, and then you have, of course, tight end Cook. So I like both Graham and Cook, but here I'm going to go with Cook over Graham. All right, so that's basically it. Definitely, if you want to go ahead and do you want to bring somebody back from New Orleans, you can do that. But those are the 5 guys I'm going to give you guys. Joe Burrow, Dalvin Cook, AJ Green, Allen, and Jared Cook. Let's jump to the FD real quick. FD is a little bit different. FD, I'm going to go with a quarterback here. That's Lamar Jackson, all right? 8.3K. Not going to be a popular play, but for me, he's going to be a popular play. And I'm usually, okay, the way I see it, you don't have to pair him up with anyone. But I'm going to go ahead and pair him up with Marquis here. Okay? Marquis' price is cheaper on FD than ZK. And I like that. So I'm going to go ahead, I guess I didn't put Brown. I'm going to go ahead and pair him up here at 5.9K, Marquise Brown. Hopefully this is going to be the game where it just explodes, because a lot of people is not going to play him. They're going to look at the matchup against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh do have a great defense, but I feel like Marquise Brown have the speed, and Lamar Jackson can definitely step up to do some damage here. All right. As far as my other receiver, I'm gonna go with Brandon Ayuk. All right. So Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers, 4:25 p.m. game. He is basically the main receiver there, so definitely gonna go there. They're the only one they basically have with the tight end, so definitely Brandon Ayuk should have a great game here. That's what I'm hoping for. Of course, there's the chance he might not have it, but I like his chances here. So Brandon Ayuk will be my key guy. All right, so my running back, I'm going to go with the same running back I gave you guys last week, and that will be Kareem Hunt. All right. Hunt at 8.2K against Las Vegas, one of the worst teams against the run. I see him basically going off. He basically was on the failed for over 90% of the plays. I expect the same thing to happen, so Kareem Hunt will be my running back. As far as the tight end, I'm going to go here with Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham, 5.4K. Like him against his old team. With Chicago losing another player, the top receiver, I.C. Graham. Even before that, it was a guy I was looking to play, if you guys watch my first video. But definitely like him here. And hopefully he can have a touchdown here. Alright, that's basically it, guys. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and most importantly, drop a like in this video. Alright, good luck, and I'm out.